Hello, wonderful listeners, and welcome to the very first episode of my podcast on my channel Folk Minds Vids. I'm thrilled to have you tuning in today as we embark on this exciting journey together. Whether you're a loyal subscriber or a newcomer, your presence here means the world to me. This podcast is all about method for retaining any information and how I will talk about to learn a language without studying. And I'm genuinely excited to share thoughts, insights, and incredible conversations with you. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of a deep dive into reading, remembering, and implementing knowledge. Thank you for being part of this adventure, and without further ado, let's get started. The podcast will be titled The Method for Retaining All Information, not a superpower. Some people just have great memory recall. Feeling frustrated with my own forgetfulness, I delved into the secrets of those who excel at retaining information. This video, sponsored by Squarespace, more on that later, explores memory-enhancing techniques. Imagine being asked to recall 5 facts from a book you read last year. How confident would you be? My memory was subpar, despite consuming numerous books, blogs, and newsletters. Determined to improve, I researched memory variability among individuals and sought advice from memory maestro Ryan Holiday. Ryan, an author with an extensive reading history, shared his memory system, sparking my curiosity. His method involves taking notes while reading, revisiting and revising those notes, and categorizing them. This process, he explained, creates an external brain, aiding recall. To test Ryan's system, I applied it to his own book, Courage is Calling. The 3-step process proved slow but methodical, taking thorough. Although it's too early to determine if this method will transform me into a memory maestro, I've learned a crucial lesson. You can't remember everything, but you can store it outside your brain. Whether you choose an analog or digital approach, the key is to start. Ryan recommends starting imperfectly rather than being paralyzed by the pursuit of perfection. His system, an amalgamation of Robert Greene's, proves that consistency and improvement matter more than a flawless start. As my exploration into memory and learning continues, the second part of the podcast will be titled How to Learn Any Language Without Studying. No textbooks, no courses, no word lists. Learning a new language doesn't require traditional study methods. In fact, it might be more effective if you avoid them. If, like me, you spent years immersed in textbooks and exams while studying a foreign language in school, you may have experienced the frustration of feeling lost when trying to converse in the real world. Constantly translating in your head, always 2 steps behind. I thought the problem was me, believing that I needed to work harder, focus more, and memorize more. However, I misunderstood a crucial aspect of language acquisition. True language acquisition cannot be forced. It's not akin to learning history or biology by cramming in information. Instead, it involves teaching our brains to assimilate unfamiliar input from various sources, people, books, TV shows, music, podcasts, and instantly synthesizing that input into something comprehensible without conscious analysis. This process is fundamentally different from the conscious analysis required in academic subjects such as math, philosophy, law, and economics. Given the cognitive dissimilarity in language learning compared to other subjects, it's essential to adopt a different approach. In this video, I'll share powerful habits that facilitate subconscious language learning, avoiding traditional study methods. Some may sound unconventional, but incorporating them into your routine can make speaking a new language a reality. Speak like a child. Children learn languages by first grasping essential words like mama and dada, and gradually forming simple statements. Mimicking this process, adults can start with basic vocabulary and progress to imitating the language they hear. While moving to another country is an effective way to replicate this experience, options like joining conversation groups or chatting online with native speakers also work. Platforms like Preply connect language learners, with tutors from different regions, facilitating conversational practice. When conversing with a teacher or partner, maintain the sense of necessity by sticking to the target language. This challenges the brain to adapt subconsciously, fostering language acquisition. 2. Stop being a beginner. Dreaming. Big about language goals is commendable, but the practical focus should be on outgrowing the beginner phase. While apps, books, and videos are beneficial for establishing a foundation, reliance on them should decrease over time. To truly master a language, take charge of your learning journey and set your agenda. 3. Comprehensible input. M+1. Dr. Stephen Krashen's work highlights the importance of comprehensible input, slightly beyond the learner's current understanding, M+1. This challenges the mind without overwhelming it. Seek out materials like graded readers, YouTube channels, or age-appropriate content in your target language. Avoid English subtitles to ensure a challenging yet fruitful learning experience. 4. Love your failures. Fear, especially the fear of making mistakes, is a significant obstacle to language acquisition for many adults. Embrace the discomfort of failure, as it is a powerful means for deep learning. While success is gratifying, frequent failures wire lessons into the subconscious, fostering continuous improvement. 5. Thrive. Self-talk. Engage in self-talk in your target language to enhance comfort and fluency. Narrate your thoughts or label objects around you aloud, fostering the ability to think in the new language. Over time, this practice becomes second nature, deepening your understanding. 6. Beware of AI limitations. While AI tools like ChatGPT can aid language learning, they lack the personal and emotional connection essential for deep subconscious learning. Conversing with real people, with the risk of failure and urgency, remains crucial for true language acquisition. Manage the information we consume. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for future videos. Thank you for listening to this podcast.